Welcome to my channel, Fire Signs. So my Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And welcome to your daily Oracle and Tarot cards of the day for Thursday, January 7th, 2021. I hope all is going well. I'm glad that you found this channel. I'd really love it, as this is a new channel, if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comments are always welcome. I will note that I do shuffle off camera in order to make the video shorter for you, and I do clear the cards except for the last card of the day that we draw, because that deck's author says not to. But this is just selenite to clear the energy. Moving right into everything, our first card of the day is the Numerology guidance. And the card for today is number 13, and that's the effort card. So this is saying that, we need to put some kind of effort into something that, we could be manifesting. If we need to overcome an obstacle, if we're being tested, first and foremost, in the essence of the effort, our attitude is key. So we can't surrender to self-pity, negativity, laziness, or frustration. We really have to find and utilize our inner powers. We're always going to be stronger than we think, When the going gets tough, the tough got to get going. A lot of this may be connecting to the universe, the spirit, the divine, and, asking for the strength. And this does not indicate taking shortcuts. They're liable to come back and bite us. Essentially, never give up. If we try and fail, that trial and error process is a movement, and success will eventually be guaranteed. It just may not be immediate. And our first tarot of the day is from the Santa Muerte deck. And the card drawn for today is the Seven of Swords. So there's your air energy. And the Seven of Swords is that while we might still be in some kind of crisis moment, as you can see in the coffin, it's having hope and, going back to reflect. We managed to open a barrier that kept us isolated, such as that coffin pictured, and see a hope reborn. This is to open us up for new roads, projects, and have a renewed trust that we can overcome any debate, drama, or gossip and fear. I love this deck because it includes advice from the dead. My grandmother is the one that got me into tarot, so I usually always think of her when I read it. So, take a time. There's somebody that may be, physically not here with you anymore, and envision that message from them. That message is for today that look around and realize that nothing can block your road anymore. Therefore, push on and concentrate all of your energies without sparing yourself. Our next and last tarot for the day is the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. What's been drawn is in reverse, so I'm going to flip it around. It's the King of Wands, which in this deck is indicative of leadership. The King of Wands is ruled by the Sun, and that's, the planet of ego and individuality. And the King of Wands in this is actually indicative to the fire element. The Leos that are watching, this is kind of your card. Because it's in reverse, this is going to represent a situation where you may want to set your charisma and charm free, be less egotistic. that could help you lead the way for others or yourself. Either way, it's for the greatest good of all. This will help people see who you truly are. And this could also even help someone learn how to release their happiness in the world. Sometimes if you're too flamboyant or egocentric and you don't have an iota of compassion for others who have things less material than you, it's going to give you a bad reputation. And people are going to want to distance themselves from you. So instead of, isolating, take that uplifting and leader role. Always, though, be careful who you have in your circle. And, money can't buy happiness. People can't buy happiness. It's going to come from within. And fire signs, your first oracle of the day is coming from the Enchanted Map. And that is drawn in reverse. So I'm going to flip it around for you. And it's card number 8. And it's the Come Together card. So right now, with this being in reversed, it's indicative that you have some type of connection that's unbalanced. It's not always an intimate connection. It can be friendships. It can be work related. And this states, perhaps you've been doing all the emotional work and essentially pouring all your water into an empty well, and now you feel depleted. True love and unity will never be denied you. If you're feeling like that, then it's obviously not for you. It was a karmic lesson. Drop agendas, drop the defensiveness, drop the need to win, and just, allow the universe to flow through you. And at that point, you will find true love and connections and reflections of yourself in others. And your next oracle message for the day is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And that's number 40. And this is co-create. First, this is a message that anything you do, you're never truly the creator. Just because whatever you do has already been predestined in your Akashic records, that the universe is always with you. And that's the collective spirit, the divine, your ancestors, your spirit guides, etc., etc. So you're always a co-creator. But, the word create means, to bring something to fruition, manifestation. It's not always like an artistic creation. And you may not consider yourself a creative person, but essentially in everyday, actions, you're creating, reality. And, your relationship with spirit, the consciousness, the God, your higher power, you are essentially, a spark, and everything is working through you. And this is really good guidance to be intuitive. If you view your life as art, you'll view your life as priceless. Co-creating can also mean, your connections. So, friendships, romantic relationships, relationships with coworkers, be active in creating the relationships. We are social beings. At the end of the day, it's really just about getting inspired to do something. And, we're still in the first week of the year, so maybe that's, a New Year's resolution. There's something you wanted to do and you need to create over the year. And, you're really looking for that spark or inspiration. And, you know, sometimes, you know, there's creative slumps. You know, writers have writer's block and things like that. Just don't stay stuck. Don't give up. You may fail. Trial and error is normal. And, you know, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So I hope, my fire signs, that this message was one that was good for you and spoke to you. And I hope to see you in the next videos. And if I don't, good luck to you. And if I do, I'll see you next time.